Hello guys, Happy New Year and Aquaba to 2024. So today I'm going to take you through my journey so far on YouTube. It's just been a year since I began this particular channel and I've been having a lot of questions. People keep asking me what it is to start a YouTube channel. So like what does it taste, the ups and downs, the good side, So today I'm going to take you through my journey so far, what I've learned, and share my experience with you as well. Yeah, so just as I said earlier on, it's been just over a year since I began this particular channel. And the journey so far has been more of like a bittersweet journey, but more on the sweet side than the bitter side. I began this channel around October with the aim of sharing my journey as a filmmaker, as becoming a filmmaker on YouTube, and sharing it with the world and right along with the experience as well. So that was the main aim of this channel and is still the main aim of this channel. And I could say running the YouTube channel, one of the main things you don't normally hear most YouTubers talk about is YouTube is very hard. Like actually, it is very, very, very hard. The things you need to go through to make just one video, it's very hard. Like getting a very good video, a good looking video on YouTube, it's very hard. Now, what are the processes of making a YouTube video? First of all, doing your research, putting together your research into a script. Some people do scripts, some people don't. But in my opinion, I believe when you do a script, it's way better. It guidelines you to whatever you're going to talk about. And that saves time as well. The next thing is you shooting the video itself. So when it comes to shooting the videos, there are certain things that you need to consider: your sound, the environment that you're shooting in, whether the place has a very good sound treatment, and the next thing is your background, wherever you're going to sit or stand and talk, how does the background looks like? It also adds up to the video, the light you're going to use for your video, where the position of the light of your videos. Right now my light is right here at a 45 degrees. That's the only light I'm using. I'm using some few RGB lights right behind me, and this is just a couch in my hall. So this is the setup that I'm using currently. So you need to prep, you need to position all these things, arrange all these lights, test it out and make sure you are getting a clean light. You have to also make sure that your background light, if you are using a background light, you have to also make sure that your background light is not heavier than your key light, because when you do that and your background light is brighter than your key light, you're going to get a silhouette, which is something that you don't want. So these are some of the things that you need to consider when you are making a YouTube video, when you're actually sitting down when shooting the YouTube video. There are other things that you also need to consider. Right now I'm using a camera and I need to consider my settings, whether I'm shooting in 4K, I'm shooting in 1080p, my ISO, my white balance, my frame rates. These are all technical things that you need to also make sure you are doing it right, in the right way or in the right manner, so you can get a very appealing video for your videos, for your viewers. So after doing all these things, then you move on to the next stage, which is the editing stage. So this is where you actually bring your audio and your sound, try and find a background music for your video, edit it with your intro and other things. If there's other B-rolls that you like to add, or there are other lower text or graphical works that you want to add, maybe some references and other things, you also need to go and do research and get all these items, bring them into the video and actually produce the video. So when your video is done and you finally exported your video and you're okay with what you have, your exported video, you're okay with it, then now you move on to upload it. Now when it comes to upload, that's another whole new stage to counter. You need to make sure the title you are using for the video is good and your thumbnails that you're going to use for the video, because if I do a very wonderful video and I don't put a very good thumbnail that expresses the video that I'm doing and kind of introduce the video that I'm doing very well, and I don't use a title that is relatable to the video I'm doing very well, then I'm not going to be able to attract the kind of viewers that will be happy with the kind of videos that I'm making. So when it comes to titling, when it comes to the description, all these things are all other things that you need to consider before you need to consider when you are uploading your videos. So when it comes to running a YouTube channel, it's very, very difficult because you have to go through all these stages. You have to go through the research, getting the scripts, shooting, editing, uploading, and sometimes you even have to take your time to actually share it out to people so people can actually watch your videos. So doing YouTube is very, very difficult. That's one thing that I've come to realize is very, very difficult to actually make YouTube videos, especially when you start. The other thing that I've also realized is staying consistent. This is something that I know personally I haven't been able to do. Staying consistent is something that I haven't been able to do. It's very difficult. Like when you see people that do videos and they are very, very consistent, we need to give them their credits. They are really doing a very good job. Trust me, they are really doing a very good job, because it's not easy to stay consistent. You know, to say I'm going to upload every Wednesday, actually do that. It's not easy. So that's another thing that I've also realized when it comes to making YouTube videos. All right, so now I'm going to share with you some of the things that I think if you could get those things done before you start a YouTube channel, you're starting a YouTube channel and you can get these elements done, it would save you a lot of time. One of the things is getting a permanent place to shoot. If you have a permanent space that you've already set up your lights, your camera, your microphone, everything is already set up, and all you have to do is to put an SD card into your camera, sit down, click record, and go back to the editing space to edit. If you have something like this done for yourself, or if you are able to get something like this done for yourself, trust me, it would make your life easier on YouTube. It would make your life easier on YouTube, because you know, you can easily come up with an idea, enter into the space where you've already set up everything, put in an SD card, sit down, record, go back, go and edit them and upload on YouTube. This makes your whole workflow very easy. Another thing that if you can also get is an editor. If you have an editor, it can make everything easier, because the only thing you have to think of is actually preparing for the video and actually shooting the video. You have somebody who is going to sit down and edit the videos for you. It's also a very nice way of getting things done quickly that would really help. So these are some of the things that I think if you are able to get done, especially when you're starting, it could make your life way easier. Running my YouTube channel for a year now, if you ask me a question, would you want to stop or continue? I think the only answer I'm going to give you is I want to continue. I want to go hard. I want to make more videos. I want to be in a space where I can create good content, create good videos for my viewers, teach a lot of people, build a lot of people up in this particular field. This is something that I want to do. This is something that I enjoy doing, and I'm so glad that it's been a year since I began this channel, and nothing has prompted me to quit or to stop, and I still have the full I had right as I began this channel, and I want to still make these videos. So guys, this is my journey so far, my 1 year journey so far on YouTube. These are some of the things I have learned. These are some of the things I like. These are some of the things that I want to share with you, today. So guys, this is what I'm going to leave with you today, and I hope this helps somebody out today. So guys, if you like today's video, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss my future videos. I'm out.